Now, I'm gonna go back to women. I'm gonna give y'all some game. I'm gonna tell you why that man get to move in that house, and now you can't get that nigga out there because you never should have let him move in the first place, predicated off of what just happened. And what just happened is you fuck around and let him dick you down. That's what happened, women. Ain't nothing happened. If the nigga ain't had nothing to offer you, the nigga ain't had a job at the time, he ain't doing whatever he do, you let that nigga move in that house because you fucked around and let him dick you down. That's all it is. Now you feeling full of butterflies, imagination blossoming, and all possibilities. Oh, I can turn this nigga into a good nigga. Mind you, this nigga ain't got no, you done talked to this nigga, you heard this nigga ideas, you don't know his capabilities and what his goals and aspiration is, you know what I'm saying? So that's how you gonna make a big determination in a lot of things. You know what I'm talking about? But women, that nigga living in that house, to answer TawanaNecole question, Q5 BigSmoke says he's living in there and you can't get him out because you done fucked around and let him dick you down. Women, if you don't want that nigga to move in that house, don't let him dick you down. I'm just saying, don't let him dick you down. Preserve that cookie. Don't give him none of that nookie. You dig?
I agree. Ain't nobody moving in here. Be down or not.
That's funny. That's funny as hell.
Me out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my standard. That's my mentality. You moving me out of here or whatever. You're not moving in here. And if you think I'm going to take care of you, you went for a rude awakening. You will be like, oh, I don't want this one. I don't want her. I don't want this one. Put her back, because I am not the one. So I think it's important that, you know, just to go back to round out the conversation, truth and lies. I agree with Q5 on.
See, like, look,
on the lie part of it, when you have to lie for like street stuff and even street stuff, whatever. I don't know. I'm not about that life, so I don't know nothing about that. But I do know in relationships, if it's life or death, and you're in a situation that you done got caught up in over some, because you weren't honest in the beginning, and you have to lie your way out because you lied your way into it, then of course you have to lie your way out of it, you know? So I can understand that. But I feel like the solution to a lot of the drama that we have in our community and in our culture starts from the lies.
I give you an example. There's two type of cultures in life of Black culture. You got the good, you got the regular 9-to-5 Black culture, and then you got the street culture, the one that everybody's fascinated with, the one that fuels hip hop, the one that fuels a lot of the movies that we watch on urban culture and stuff like that, the one that everybody's entertained by, you know, that other side, the street life of thing. And one side is just two choices and two choices of life. If you're a street person and you're a civilian, when you're a civilian, the dictates and mandates are different. The civilian life says that if you witness something, you tell the truth. The civilian life says you do the good thing, you do the right thing, you do the honest thing, you do all of these virtuous things. And then the street life dictates, says, it's some weird dictates in the street life, but the street life dictates says, no, you don't tell the truth. The truth can get you locked the fuck up. The street life dictates that, no, you don't reveal certain information to this person and you tell this person this instead of that. Neither is a lie, but this one definitely ain't the truth of what you want to know. Because if I tell you what you want to know, this can jeopardize this or that. You see what I'm saying? So when people live by street code, there's a whole entire culture of people that have to live by this, that if you ask them a question, they have to give you a dishonest answer. They could give you the absolute honest answer to what you ask, but they can't give you the absolute because, first of all, ain't none of your motherfucking business. You see what I'm saying? So that's how it is. So there's two cultures in Black culture. You know, there's a street side, the hip hop side, where it's like you got so many people right now that's involved in hip hop, right? Because it's a street culture. Say no snitching. So you got a whole bunch of civilians who ain't never did no crime in their life and never did no type of engage in no type of street activity whatsoever. And they got the same mentality, no snitching. Why? Because the culture of street culture. So it's just two different culture. One, street culture requires you to lie. You have to lie in the street culture if you want to survive. If you tell the truth, you fuck. You know what I'm talking about? You all the way fuck. But in civilian culture says, hey, if you find somebody that you can confide in, you can tell the truth. You don't owe nobody the motherfucking truth because you can't confide in everybody. Because you know what? Yin and yang. Sometimes you with that person and everything good, and then bam, all of a sudden things ain't so good. And when you ain't so good, how do that person talk your business? That's why you shouldn't have confided in the first place, because you got to know the moments that how did this person talk when everything ain't so good. So even if they ask you certain things, you might have to lie to them to protect yourself, to engage in certain things. Like if a man has certain assets, let's say a man is worth 10 million.
Wait Q5, because secrets is a totally different situation. Like if you are in the street, secrets is different, because I've been taught a secret ain't a secret once it leave your mouth.
You can't confide in every woman. Just because you were engaging with a relationship with a woman, that don't mean that you should confide in her. You got men that operate smoothly, have wife that's supreme and beautiful queens that guide their husbands, and that man operates smoothly with the ability not able to tell her all of the truth. Because there's certain things that she just don't need to know, and she shouldn't even ask. Respectfully, she didn't even ask. If it doesn't concern the jeopardy of the function of the home, if it doesn't concern the jeopardy of the function of the relationship and how we getting along and how our bond is and nobody's cheating and none of that stuff like that, if it doesn't concern none of that, certain questions a woman just shouldn't even ask. You shouldn't just pry into every business. I guess you as an individual, I ain't that nosy.
That's 40%. That's okay. So I hear what you're saying, but I feel like that's 40% of our culture. The other 60% is not engaged in hip hop or criminal activity.
That's what I said.
So what I'm saying, so what I'm saying is that other 60%, there's no reason for a man, if a woman and a man are together in a relationship as partners, it's just certain things you have to reveal to her in order for her to know, you know what, in a game of chess, what happens if the queen does not protect her king?
What happened in chess if the queen don't protect king? That king get.
Okay. So in the game of life, if we bring that analogy over to this conversation, if I'm in that 60%, I'm not in the 40%. I'm not in a relationship with, a street guy. So I don't have to really live by that code. Now, I'm not saying I'm a snitch or nothing like that or whatever the case may be, but I don't live by the code of the streets. I live by the code of Tawana Necole. And the code of Tawana Necole is, if I'm in a relationship with somebody, I have to let them know what's going on with me, because I'm a hustler now. I am a hustler. I'm a hustler. And 9 times out of 10, if my man is, you attract what you are. If he's ambitious and he, do his thing or whatever when it comes to, providing and stability and all that good stuff, we need to be on one accord all the way around. There should be no secrets. There should be no lies. None of that should be told. Period.
No, I don't believe that. Because if you got some secret, look, check this out. Like, look, what if, check this out. What if you engaging with somebody, right? And old dude over there, right? Oh, dude. Who? Dude had a thing. Who? Oh, I know a dude. That's my dog. Me and him grew up since high school. Okay. So? Well, look. Check this out. I know that's my dog. That's all I know. Right? Y'all two had a thing and ain't no thing going on right now. Nothing going on, nothing business. Don't tell me that shit. I don't want to fucking know. And I'm not going to pry to ask. If I see the body language, you're going to tell me. So I already know. So I ain't going to be like, hey, y'all, I don't want to know that shit. I'm not that inquisitive. See, women nature is different. See, if a woman, now let's flip the role real quick. Hold on. No, I'm just saying. Let me flip the role real quick. Now you got a man. Now you got a woman and a man. You see what I'm saying? And the roles is adverse. Now that man just slept with that girl, but that girl, that's your home girl since fucking goddamn middle school. That's your girl. That's your day one. But he done slept with her.
So
and listen, you ain't know that. You see what I'm saying? The woman nature and the woman see that, oh shit, something done happened between these two. Because women can read shit fast, real fast, especially when another woman in the motherfucking room. You see what I'm saying? And males always show their hand. They dumb. You know what I'm saying? So males show their hand and let you know something that done happened. Bam. Female gonna bring that shit up. Males ain't gonna say shit. Most males, I'm just saying. So the female gonna solicit that question. Why you wanna know this? And now you got an option. You gotta tell the fucking truth, and this gonna cause friction in our relationship, or you gotta lie your ass off. Because we got a beautiful relationship. We got a beautiful relationship.
Respectfully. I am not saying get in a relationship with a man and be like, well, who you don't sleep with and who you don't. That's not what I'm saying.
Boy, women be on that shit, boy.
I do personally. I don't feel like that's nobody's business. Like, I don't need to know your number and I don't need to know none of that. All I need to know is if you're clean, disease-free, virus-free. That's all I need to know. If you clean, you disease-free, you virus-free, you want to know that about me, we could do it together.